The observation deck of the Galactic Academy's training facility hummed with anticipation as dozens of instructors gathered around the holographic displays. Commander Vexthor, a towering Crithian with iridescent scales, adjusted his optical implant and studied the readouts with growing concern. "Are we certain the human cadet understood the parameters?" he asked, his translator rendering his clicks and whistles into standard galactic common. Instructor Nimare, a Volusian whose tentacles constantly shifted colors to reflect her emotions, flickered an uncertain purple. She acknowledged them verbally. Standard escape room protocol: 30 minutes to find the hidden exit, use environmental clues, solve the puzzles. Every cadet since the Academy's founding has completed this test. What neither instructor mentioned was that every previous cadet had also taken at least 25 minutes to do so. The test wasn't designed to be easy, it was meant to assess problem-solving under pressure, a crucial skill for any fleet officer. On the screens, Cadet Maya Torres stood in the center of the sealed chamber, her compact frame dwarfed by the 3-story-high walls. She had already removed her uniform jacket and tied it around her waist. For exactly 12 seconds, she remained motionless, her head tilting as she examined the space around her. Then she moved. Maya didn't walk to the puzzle panel on the eastern wall where a complex series of mathematical equations glowed invitingly. She didn't investigate the suspicious floor tiles that concealed pressure sensors. She didn't even glance at the ventilation shaft that previous cadets had spent precious minutes trying to access. Instead, she approached the northern wall and pressed her palm against it, then her ear. She knocked twice, listening intently to the echo. What is she doing? Vexthor leaned forward, his tail swishing with confusion. Maya stepped back, rolled her shoulders, and launched herself at the wall with a running start. Her boot connected with the reinforced composite material at a precise angle, and she used the momentum to drive her fist into the same spot with the full force of her body weight behind it. The wall cracked. Alarms shrieked across the observation deck. Nimare's tentacles flashed a shocked crimson. That's impossible. That material is rated to withstand plasma cutters. But Maya wasn't finished. She struck again, and again, each impact calculated and devastating. The composite material, designed to resist external forces and energy weapons, had never been engineered to withstand the repeated kinetic punishment from a creature that evolved on a high-gravity death world. Where other species had developed advanced tools and technologies to compensate for their physical limitations, humans had simply become the tools. On the third strike, the wall gave way entirely, revealing the emergency exit corridor beyond. Maya stepped through the hole, dusted off her hands, and looked directly up at the camera. Elapsed time, 2 minutes, 14 seconds. I'm guessing that's a new record. The observation deck erupted in chaos. Instructors shouted in a dozen different languages. Someone activated the emergency protocols. Vexthor simply stared, his usually stoic expression cracking into something resembling disbelief. Nimare slowly shifted to a pale, shocked white. She didn't solve the puzzle, she whispered. She eliminated it. Technically, Vexthor said, reviewing the regulations on his datapad with trembling claws, there is no rule stating cadets cannot use physical force to escape. The parameters only specified they must exit the chamber within 30 minutes. Below, Maya had been intercepted by security drones, but she stood calmly with her hands raised, grinning like someone who just won a bet with herself. The maintenance crew was already being summoned to assess the damage, and potentially redesign every testing chamber in the facility. Vexthor made a note in his report: human cadet demonstrates lateral thinking and exceptional physical capabilities. Recommend reviewing all training protocols for Deathworlder species. Also recommend reinforcing walls. As he filed the incident report, he couldn't help but wonder what other assumptions the Galactic Academy had made about physical limitations. If one human cadet could demolish a wall in 2 minutes, what could an entire platoon of them do? The answer, he suspected, would require much thicker walls.